What is the biggest leadership lesson you have learned from handling a crisis?
So first, I will give an example. That's the biggest leadership lesson I've learned from handling a crisis. So, kasi I'm a leader in this university and also in our municipality. So, when it comes to leadership, feel ko ang natutunan ko is yung pag everyone is against to you on your decision. Kasi minsan, di ba, hindi naman sa lahat ng bagay parang magiging sila, i-acknowledge nila kung ano yung decision mo. And also, ang naano ko is when everyone is against to you, kailangan mag-stand up ka pa rin para sa sarili mo. Kung ano yung pinupunto mo, kung ano yung ini-stand out mo, dapat panindigan mo rin siya in any circumstances and in any situation. So for me, that's the biggest leadership I've ever learned from handling a crisis.
Second question po, can you share your experience po during the time when you had to make a difficult decision quickly during a crisis? What factors did you consider?
So, experience, siguro communication. Kasi when it comes to communication kasi, hindi sa lahat ng bagay kaya nilang mag-communicate. Lalo na pag meron tayong mga events, ganyan. Sa experience ko, kasi pag may mga events, hindi sila lahat nakakapagbigay ng idea. So, whenever that I am questioning them, or whenever that I am considering yung kung ano yung mga ibibigay kong tanong sa kanila, hindi kasi agad sila nakakapag-response. So, So, napakahirap para sa akin na makapag-desisyon kung ano ba yung mga dapat naming gawin kasi hindi lang kasi sa akin magmumula yung gawa or hindi lahat sa akin magmumula yung mga decision making. Dapat sa lahat ng nasasakupan ko. So, for me, ayun.
Third question po, how will you maintain composure and make effective decisions under pressure during a crisis situation?
So, ayun, as earlier as I said talaga, communication is the key talaga. Kasi, yung kagaya nito, composure or transparency sa isa't isa. Pag sa effective decisions kasi, ito yung di ba, magmumula sa akin, meron akong idea. So hihingi rin ako ng idea sa kanila. So pag napagsama-sama na namin yun, nakapag-brainstorming na kami, mas magiging maganda yung kalalabasan kung ano ba yung mga gagawin namin nang walang pressure. So siguro super effective talaga ng bawat isa. So yun.
Fourth question, what communication strategies did you use to keep your team informed and motivate them during the crisis?
So first kasi, di ba bibigyan ko ng example dito na lang sa AU. So I am committee in OFTAO. And then when it comes to communication kasi talaga, super dun kami naglalak. So, that's what I'm trying to, lagi kong pinopoint sa kanila. Kasi dapat dun kami laging magka-focus. So, hindi kami laging magkakaintindihan kung wala kaming communication. So, pag magbibigay kami ng specific time or place kung saan kami magmi-meeting, and doon nagkakaroon kami doon ng parang open forum or kaya parang magre-reflect kami sa mga bagay-bagay. And that, nai-inform namin sila to motivate them whenever nagkakaroon kami ng crisis or nagkakaroon ng mga difficulties.
Last question po, after a crisis po, how do you reflect and raise awareness about what could be improved for the future?
So, eto, super ganda ng question. Gusto ko siya. So, how do I reflect and raise awareness? So, first, after nung kasi may naging event kami before here sa AU and na-observe ko lahat ng mga actions nila. So, after that event, nagkaroon kami ng meeting and nag-raise ako ng awareness and nag-reflect ako sa mga ginawa nila. Na-observe ko kung ano ba yung ginawa nila. So, I am, in-inform ko sila kung ano ba yung mga need nilang i-improve and kung ano ba yung mga growth na dapat nilang gawin for us, or for them to, parang educate themselves more para in the near future or sa mga susunod pang mga event namin is mas maganda na yung kalalabasan when it comes to unity or cooperation. So,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.